All right, hey everybody, thanks for taking the opportunity to look at this Team Beachbody coaching thing with me. My name is Ryan Chapman.
I'm Nate Ayat.
Yeah, so we're both Team Beachbody coaches, and for me, like, I was a full-time engineer working, the 10-hour days, the 12-hour days, all that kind of stuff, and thought that that's where I wanted to go. And now today, I'm a full-time Beachbody coach, making more than I was as an engineer, walking my kids to school, and kind of, for me, it's like living the dream.
And was that a bad job for you? Were you unhappy as an engineer?
No, I really wasn't unhappy. I was unhappy with the amount of time that I could spend with my family, and someone else controlling my time was really the thing. It was like I had this entity telling me, this is when you will get to see your family. And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like other people telling me when I can see my family.
And it was some of that for me, but me as a single guy, I was working at the gym at the Y, and I was working all day long, early AMs to late PMs, and I never felt like I was really getting anywhere. I was, minimum wage. I was putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort. My body was getting a lot of strain on it. And I just felt like I was spinning in circles. And when you found me and you shared the opportunity with me, I jumped on it and I said, you know what, this is a way for me to better my life and to get out of this circle of, getting up at 4 a.m. and being at the gym by 4:30 and then, working, 10, 20 classes a day and then, teaching some lessons in another pool, cold.
But let me ask you though, like, you were helping people at the Y, like it wasn't a bad thing.
It was fulfilling, but it was not going to take me somewhere successful in my life, which is something I knew I wanted to be.
So helping people, but the return for you, like struggling paycheck to paycheck, not working long hours for little pay. So now that you're a Team Beachbody coach, you're helping more people or less people?
I'm helping more people on a bigger scale, but I still get to do things I love. I'm still teaching classes. I haven't stopped doing that. I still do that occasionally. I don't do it as much, but I'm still get to hang out with people that I like to hang out with and do the things I love to do, and I have more time freedom and better financial freedom than I've ever had in my life.
Right.
Especially at 20.
So you didn't have to stop teaching fitness classes, you didn't have to stop, working at the gym or anything like that, but this gave you an additional opportunity.
I was able to get rid of the busy shifts and keep the stuff that I wanted in my life, and now I can fill in my time with Beachbody stuff and, ultimately live better, happier, more successful, and have the time to do the things I like to do.
Right. That's interesting. Like two completely different stories, right? But same kind of thing. Like the time freedom, the choice, the ability to own your schedule, the ability to actually make a living that, pays the bills plus more. In a lot of cases, once you get into it, like in my case, I'm more than paying the bills with what I'm doing, but I get to help people. I get to own my time. It's like all the right pieces for us.
And for me, it was struggling paycheck to paycheck. I got paid every 2 weeks, and every 2 weeks it was okay. Well, how low is that number going to get to zero on my checking account? And now, I started coaching, and within a year, I was now going full time as a coach. I was able to finance getting a different car, which I never could have done before. Moving into a new apartment, and a better one than I ever thought I could, and ultimately improving the quality of my life and able to have better, nicer things. It's something I never thought was possible 2 years ago.
Okay, so yada yada yada. Look how great this has done for us and everything.
We're awesome.
We're
obviously.
awesome, yes, and we're happy. But how did this whole opportunity even come into existence, right? Like, it hasn't always been Team Beachbody. They sold programs before we had the coach network, right?
Yeah, and I was in high school when most of this went down. Back when Beachbody itself first began, I was, in elementary school. So you'll have to pick up that story for us.
Yeah. So in 1998, we had things like Power 90 and Slim in 6 and all these old school Beachbody programs, right? And they were doing all infomercials. You guys have seen the infomercials and everything. So 1998, they're killing it with infomercials. They're doing great. It's Beachbody, not Team Beachbody. And then 2004, a very special thing happened. A program that we all know and love came out, right?
P90X, man. The ultimate of Tony Horton.
Right. So they're doing infomercials with P90X. It's 2004. We still don't have the coach network. And for the first time ever, they put out an infomercial that doesn't say 30 minutes a day, 3 days a week, and you'll look like this guy, no gimmicks. Yeah. It was like 6 days a week, you're going to kick your butt, and everybody was like, I have to have this, right? Flies off the shelves, everybody's buying it. They start calling people and being like, hey, how are your results? And 55% of the people that bought P90X out of their sample group had not opened the package.
Just collecting dust on the shelf.
Like, right. It's like the Bowflex or the
it's like buying,
ab roller you buy and you put, and it's
and you
like
put clothes on it.
Yeah, you hang clothes on it, right? The same thing was happening with P90X, and so they're like, we got to fix this. Like, we got to do something about this because the mission of the company was help people achieve their goals, right? Not sell a lot of products so we can drive Lamborghinis. That's not the mission of the company. That's cool too.
I like a Lamborghini.
Lamborghinis are cool too.
Honestly.
but we need to help people actually use these products because we know they work. And so they went through a whole bunch of stuff. They did forums online where people could have the community and support because they were like, I think this is the missing piece, right? Support and accountability, community.
They got the bit of it. You know, that was right before Facebook too. So
we weren't even Facebook at that point.
MySpace
right?
was kind of
So 2005, 2006, they're doing these forums. They're trying to help people actually use the product. 2007 is when they finally launched the Coach Network. And they said, okay, all you people who are out there helping other people in this forum, in this community, it's working, we're providing community and support. How do we take that to the next level? How do we take that from, you know, the 500 people or 1,000 people that are on this forum to the entire nation and then Canada?
And how do we compensate them too? You know,
right.
So they're not just doing this for their free.
Yeah, exactly. So how do we make it a win-win? And that's when they launched the Coach Network. So that's why we have what we have. And that's one of the things I love about it is that the Coach Network is here to solve a problem, not to make marketing better, right?
Yeah.
Not to sell more products.
It's not, you know, other companies like we should make a network marketer so they can make more money. Network marketers for Beachbody were created so that they could help more people and get more people involved.
And create businesses, right? So now we can change people's lives in fitness and nutrition and health, and then you can become a coach and you can change your life financially and time freedom and all the things that we talked about that we feel like we have now. So that's kind of like the why. This is like, why does this opportunity exist? Why do we love it? And what you guys want to know, though, I know, is how do you get in? What does it cost? What do I have to do as a coach? Like more of the details, right? So you kind of understand why we love it, right? So in our next video, we're going to go over all of the details of what does it take to sign up? What do you do daily as a coach? How does the system work? We'll show you how we've been successful with it in, you know, the high level details of how we've been successful with it. And that will help you make your decision of whether you want to join us in this or not, right? We'll see you guys in the next video.
Catch you next time.